Hello friends, this is Akash Misar here and welcome back to my YouTube channel, that is Mechanical Engineering Make Easy. We are going to complete all the syllabus of GATE Mechanical Engineering. In that we are moving with manufacturing. This is 36th lecture. Okay, this is 36th lecture, and in this lecture we are going to complete electric discharge grinding and electrochemical machining. Okay, electric discharge grinding and electrochemical machining we are going to complete in today's lecture. In previous lecture we have completed wire cut EDM, and in that previous lecture we have completed the EDM, previous to that ultrasonic machining, and these all the lectures were coming with advanced manufacturing processes. Okay, and if you are enjoying my sessions, then please like, share and subscribe my channel, and watch all the videos till end, because at the end of all the videos I have some bonus points for you. Okay, so let's begin for our today's lecture. So firstly we will start with electric discharge grinding. Okay, electric discharge grinding, what exactly it is? The grinding wheel is here. Okay, and this is workpiece. Okay, this is workpiece. Grinding wheel will have some grinding particles. Okay, here the center of grinding wheel, and because of that grinding particles the material will be removed from here. Okay, up till now it is all clear. This workpiece will be fed likewise, and the grinding wheel will rotate in clockwise direction. Okay, and then we have to supply here electrolyte. As the name indicates, electric discharge grinding means electric supply is going to play a role there. So ultimately there may be chances that we have to supply dielectric or we have to supply electrolyte, but in this case we are not going to generate any spark or etc. So that's why we have to supply electrolyte here. Okay, so now what happens, the grinding wheel should be electrically conducting. Electrically conducting grinding wheel should be there, so that we can connect supply to the grinding wheel and workpiece, and because of the electrolysis here, okay, electrolyte is here, grinding wheel have negative supply, workpiece have positive supply, and because of that the action will happen and the grinding will happen, and this wheel will be generally graphite. Okay, the material which we are going to use for manufacturing of grinding wheel, which is used for electric discharge grinding, that is nothing but graphite. Here, as I have said you, positive supply to workpiece, negative supply to grinding wheel, and here the supply of electrolyte, and ultimately from these all conditions the grinding will happen. Here the, what we can say, the erosion action will occur. Okay, means what happens, the oxide film will be generated here, and that oxide film will be removed with the help of these grinding particles. Okay, that abrasive particles. This is the basic principle of electric discharge grinding. Because of electrolysis the oxide film will form here, means the corrosion or erosion of the workpiece will occur here, and that corrosive film or oxide film we are going to remove with the help of these abrasive particles. This is basic principle of electric discharge grinding. Okay, then next is nothing but, today we have taken into consideration two processes. Next is electrochemical machining. Electrochemical machining, in this case what is going to happen, okay, there is one bath. In that, for example, this is workpiece. Okay, the tool here, and this is workpiece, this is tool, and here all the surrounding there will be one fluid, and which fluid is nothing but electrolyte again. Okay, it is electrolyte. The supply will be given to tool and workpiece, the supply minus and plus. Okay, the power supply given to tool and workpiece, and ultimately again same will happen here, that because of electrolyte the power supply and etc, the material removal will occur. Okay, this is again here also the very basic operation is there, and I will give you idea about some parameters like current we have to supply for electrochemical machining. There are different parameters like current, voltage, etc, etc. So what are that? Current will be few thousand amperes, current will be in few thousand amperes we have to supply. Okay, and voltage will be nearly 8 to 20 volt, 8 to 20 volt. Then next parameter is gap between tool and workpiece. That gap will be nearly 0.2 mm. Okay, that gap we have to put nearly 0.2 mm, then the cutting action will happen. And here tool wear is not takes place, as we are not there is not directly contact between the tool and workpiece, so that's why the tool wear is not going to happen. So ultimately the life of tool will be infinite, practically not directly infinite, but ideally the tool of life will be infinite, as tool is not going to wear out. Okay, then next parameter is MRR, that is material removal rate, which is equal to I into A upon F into Z. Okay, I is current, A is nothing but area, then F is Faraday's constant, this is Faraday's constant, Z is nothing but valence of metal dissolved. Okay, means how much metal dissolved here, that is nothing but Z. And after that, yes, so Faraday's constant have two values. First is 96,500, this is in coulombs. Okay, that constant have constant value, that is nothing but 96,500 coulombs or 26.8 ampere. Okay, if we have to ampere hour. Okay, if we have to take that value in coulomb, then that value will be 96,500 coulombs. Otherwise, if we want to take that value in ampere hour, then that will be 26.8 ampere hour. This is nothing but Faraday's constant, that is F. Then Z I told you, I, A. Okay, these all the parameters will give us the value of MRR, and that value is too much important for our study purpose, for our GATE exam also, for concept clearation also. So that's why note down this formula, these values what I have given you, and if possible draw this figure also. This figure is also too much important, because with the help of this figure you can recall all the things what I have explained at here. Okay, so I will just go forward, and now we are moving towards our last topic, that is nothing but bonus point. Before that, if you haven't liked my session, then please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Okay, so bonus point. What are the bonus points for today's lecture? In case of electrochemical machining, okay, the MRR is possible up to 1600 mm cube per minute. Okay, the MRR of electrochemical machining, we can reach up to the value of 1600 mm cube per minute. Up to this value we can reach in case of electrochemical machining. And tool material in case of electrochemical machining we are going to use, that is nothing but copper, brass or steel. Apart from these three materials, we are going to use any one material, that is nothing but copper, brass or steel. Okay, so these are tool materials for electrochemical machining. And workpiece should be conducting metal. Okay, as I told you that we have to give to supply to workpiece also and tool also, so that workpiece should be conducting material. So these are some bonus points what I have taken here for your proper understanding, and you may need this formula, this value, and the tool material, that is copper, brass or steel, and that workpiece should be conducting metal. Okay, these are the bonus points for today's lecture, and in tomorrow's lecture I will come up with electrochemical grinding. Today we have seen electric discharge grinding, and tomorrow we will come up with electrochemical grinding. Okay, so up till now we will meet again. Thank you friends. Like, share and subscribe.